There is a song you're going to hear this week. There is a song you're going to hear, and you didn't hear this song in many, many years. You didn't hear this song in absolute ages. When you hear this song, that's exactly what you're going to think to start with. Oh my God, I haven't heard this song in a long time. I haven't heard this song in absolute ages. My gorgeous Pisces, it's not about a song, but it's about this being such a great sign, such a powerful sign, that very, very soon, after that moment in time, you know, there are going to be two paths ahead of you. There are going to be two paths ahead of you, not that long after that moment in time. And when you find yourself, when you realize, these two paths ahead of you, you need to focus on one thing. You need to set your heart free. You need to set your heart free. You need to do what you know that you need to do. And that's something I need you to remember, okay? When you hear this song you haven't heard in absolute years, this is going to be a sign that very soon, after that moment in time, there are going to be two paths ahead of you, okay? You're going to find yourself on this really powerful crossroads, and the only thing that I can say to you right now is that you need to do what you feel like you need to do, but this in itself is going to be consisting of you setting your heart free, okay? And also, when it comes to the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Piscelini, okay, something is going to happen just like a little bit negative. It's not going to be, oh my God, mind-blowing or whatever, but something little bit unexpected. It's going to happen, and it's going to be like a little bit negative, and just a little, it's going to surprise you, you know, but just a little bit, it's going to throw you out of balance. And this in itself, it's actually going to, first of all, just, oh my God, surprise you, maybe scare you just a little bit, throw you out of balance just a little bit. But almost immediately, you're going to realize something. Almost immediately, you are kind of, going to start getting really positive and strong vibes from that. Why? Because now you're going to realize, do you know what? Now it's time for me to really, make such an important decision to change my life. This kind of just a little bit negative experience is going to have a brilliant impact on you, because it's going to push you into this specific, sacred spiritual corner, where you're going to realize, do you know what? I really want to change those things about my life that have been bothering me for absolute ages. You see, this is how this is going to have such an important and quite a significant impact on your life, because you are going to decide finally to kind of start making certain changes in your life that have been on your mind for absolute ages. So therefore, this whatever little bit negative happens, it's going to have a mind-blowing impact on you, because after that moment in time, not only you're going to decide this, but without you even realizing, things are going to start moving forward. So here, my gorgeous Piscelini, it's all about you making such an important decision. With this particular decision, you will feel that now it's different. You could have made this decision a week ago. It wouldn't be the same. You could have made this decision 2 weeks ago. It wouldn't be the same. It's all about how we feel and how we respond to things, in life, once we reflect on those things that really surprises us. This is a really powerful energy you are going to have. So by you making this decision, this is going to make a huge impact on your life, I'm telling you. See, can you hear it? By you, there you go, they're confirming. You've got ambulance, you've got all sorts of things coming, yeah? No, I'm joking. No, but it was an ambulance just passed by. But yeah, anyway, so you're going to make this decision. By you making this decision, you are already halfway there. By you making this decision, you are taking charge of your own life. But you making this decision, you're setting the boundaries, you know, and at the same time, this is going to lead towards you being already really excited, already being really happy. I can see you going to talk to the people in your life, or to the certain person who you normally talk to. I can see you being so excited. I can see you like really kind of perked up, all perked up. And I know that those beautiful people in your life, if you have them, are also going to be playing an important role when it comes to them also confirming to you, like, oh my God, like, not only that this is the right thing, but people are going to tell you that you look different, you sound different, your energy is different, and all this is going to contribute more and more towards you elevating yourself, realigning with yourself, and preparing yourself for the beginning of a really beautiful journey. Yes, there is going to be some kind of important compromise you're going to need to make, but when it comes to that important compromise, you know, it's like about you need to take this very seriously, because it's not only about some kind of compromise you're going to need to make, but it's to do with you having some kind of negotiation in order to do what you want to do. But when it comes to this negotiation, you must not back down. You must not back down. By not backing down from what you want, you are going to be protected, and also this negotiation is going to be successful. So you just need to make the most of it, whatever this negotiation is going to be all about. You are most certainly, my gorgeous Piscelini, moving forward with your life. And this is gonna, you know, my God, it's so difficult to explain, because on one hand, this is the beginning of a really beautiful journey, by you making this decision, because it's the beginning of a really beautiful journey, because maybe 2 or 3 days later, after that moment in time, you're going to have a very interesting opportunity, and to actually do something about it, you know, and this opportunity is gonna seem like very tiny and very not kind of really big, but then this particular opportunity that you're going to have in 2 or 3 days already to do something based on this decision that you made, you know, this opportunity is going to be much bigger than you can possibly imagine. You just need to kind of, do you understand what I mean? So you're going to make this decision, you're going to talk to those people in your life, they're going to confirm certain things to you, they're going to tell you that you sound and you look completely different in the best possible way, and 2 or 3 then you're going to have this negotiation that you must not back down from. Now it's the police, yeah. Now, and then you're going to have this negotiation. My God. Then you're going to have this, on this side of the house, yeah, I've got like a really busy road, one of the busiest roads in Essex, where I am. For example, on the other side of the house, there are kids playing like constantly in front of my window, like really loud. So what do I do? Where do I go for? You know, where do I go to do the reading, you know? Here I've got a road, over there I've got the kids, you know, maybe in the loft somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so 2 or 3 days later, my gorgeous Piscelini, you're going to have already an opportunity which is going to be connected to this particular decision, but this is not going to be like a major opportunity, not a huge opportunity, but you will know that this opportunity is going to be the start of, you know, something really kind of significant here. But you also need to understand that that little opportunity that you are going to have is going to be an important beginning, because at the same time, that particular opportunity within the next few weeks, you will realize, oh my God, it's going to grow into something major, into something big. There are going to be so many more things attached to that opportunity. So many more possibilities are going to be attached to this particular opportunity, and it's going to be more significant than actually was in the first place. So you just need to wait 2 or 3 weeks and see how things are going to unfold, because there are certain things you're going to need to do, certain things you're going to need to find out, certain things you're going to need to go for. There are certain people that you're going to even talk to. All this is going to play a major major role when it comes to you realizing the whole extent of all this. You know, woo, it's much bigger than you thought initially. So that's why I need you to take this very, very seriously indeed. Okay, my goodness, my gorgeous Piscelini, you really are going to have the beginning of a really beautiful journey, the beginning of a really nice venture, the beginning of a really nice adventure, the beginning of such a gorgeous change in your life. This is really going to be such an enlightening time of your life. Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Piscelini, indeed. And also, when it comes to the midweek, my God, you're going to be so happy, bless your heart. Maybe you were like really worrying about one specific person. There is a one specific person here. I've seen you, you were worrying about that person a little bit. Maybe this is like a younger spirit, you know, maybe it's somebody younger, like in a physical way, younger, like a child or something like that. Or maybe it's the person who is like an older person physically, but then it has got like a really young spirit. There is something really young, or maybe an experience when it comes to this particular person, or this particular person had problems with something that they're so inexperienced with, and then the things just kind of grew into something enormous. But the bottom line is that, you know, it is to do with a certain person you were worrying about, my gorgeous Piscelini, and you're gonna hear a really good news when it comes to that particular person, and this is gonna mean to you so much. Bless your heart. This is going to mean to you so much. And this particular person, to me, it's rather obvious. It's either like a family member, or maybe it's like one of your best friends, like who acts young, you know, or they started something that they're inexperienced with and that they found themselves in a little trouble. You know, it really depends who this is, but this person is somebody who is one of the main people in your life, and otherwise you wouldn't be worrying about this person. So this is going to mean to you so much, my gorgeous Piscelini, when you hear that this person is going to be okay. But you're also at around that particular time, somehow you're gonna be kind of reminded of something that you forgot to do, my gorgeous Piscelini. You're going to be reminded of something that you need to finish. You're going to be reminded of something that you need to bring to an end. Somehow, something that you forgot about, something that you didn't maybe want to think about. And this person is, and this problem maybe, it's going to remind you of, oh my God, I just forgot about this and I forgot about that. Something that you were dealing with like a while back, and it's like really important. It's like maybe even something legal, maybe even something official. There is something that on one hand you need to carry on in order to bring to an end. And this is really important, not only because this is the right thing to do, but karmically, this is important for you to understand, because you're going to bring certain karma to an end, and you're going to find out something really interesting about yourself through that situation as well. You will realize that some kind of a trauma, you will realize that you were traumatized about something, but you will also most importantly realize that some kind of a trauma has come to an end. And this is like a really magical moment, because when we realize this by ourselves, then we really have achieved something absolutely enormous on our spiritual journey. So after that moment in time, we see things in a completely different light, and that's ever so needed when it comes to us trying new things, doing new things, and making the most of this spiritual journey indeed. And also, my gorgeous Piscelini, when it comes to the midweek, oh God, somebody is really kind of going to irritate you a little bit. At around the midweek, somebody kind of somebody who you like, and somebody who is again kind of close to you, certain person, not this particular person I've mentioned now, no baby, no. This is somebody else in your life. It's going to irritate you, and it's going to be like kind of acting really unusual. And somebody is maybe going to tell you something kind of a little bit rude, but I just need you to understand to not to take it too seriously, not to be offended, and you're not going to, because you're very smart, you're really intelligent, you're smart, you're emotional, you're spiritually intelligent, which is ever so important, you know. But it is going to kind of surprise you. Sorry, why is this person acting not themselves. And it's probably going to be somebody who is like normally like kind of laid back, really quiet and really nice, and now it's gonna act like a little bit strange and a little bit unusual. And then you're gonna find out, I don't want you to be upset about this person, because you're gonna find out something crazy that this person is actually going through. And when you find out what this person is going through, you will know that you're gonna need a little bit of time, to pass until this person is okay, which is gonna be absolutely fine. But all this, it's going to actually bring you to even closer together, even closer together. This is indeed somebody who is in your life, somebody who is beautiful, but somebody who is nice, but somebody who's also going through something very, very difficult, and you're going to find out about it. And as I said, the bottom line is that this person is, you two are going to become even more connected after this moment in time, my gorgeous Pisces. So my advice would be just like kind of to help this person out when it comes to this challenge that this person is actually going through. And another thing I was going to say, which is going to be rather important, especially in between midweek and the end of this week, there is some kind of like maybe addiction or something like that you're going to need to work on. Again, keep on seeing this. And just to remind you, when it comes to the things that people are addicted to, it's like people can be addicted to all sorts of things. You could be addicted to the internet or something like that. Nowadays people can be addicted to anything. So don't get me wrong when I say something like this, when I mention something like this. But I think that you're going to realize this, and these are going to be your own words that are going to come out in between midweek and the end of this week. You're going to realize, oh my God, maybe I'm too addicted to this, too addicted to that. And you need to do something about it, really, because that particular addiction is a kind of a really, if you carry on with that, it's gonna begin to restrict you in life. It's going to begin to restrict you in life from things that are beautiful and gorgeous and nice, things that you should be doing. So you just need to kind of really, I really hope you're going to be able to make an adjustment, just by identifying what this is to start with, and then identifying how much this is affecting your quality of life. Rather important to protect yourself and to protect your precious energy. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Pisces, you are going to have a really nice achievement. Hello, baby. Hello, gorgeous. Honestly, you are going to have such a nice achievement when it comes to the last part of this week. Wow. This is going to surprise you. This is going to surprise you. This nice achievement, really nice accomplishment. This is going to mean to you so much. This is going to make you so good, my gorgeous Pisces. Oh my God. This is going to mean to you so much. In terms of confidence, you are going to become one big mama. There is no doubt about it. But also, when it comes to that achievement, when it comes to that recognition, some kind of achievement, this is going to mean to you so much. When it comes to this achievement, I know you're going to be happy. I know you're going to be excited. I know this is going to mean to you so much, but you're going to need to remember that I hope you're going to see this reading on time, but there is something that you're going to need to do immediately. So it's not so much about this achievement, well, congratulations, this is going to mean to you so much. I know you're going to be happy because you've got the World card. I know you're going to be happy. You will feel like, oh my God, I can finally spread my wings and fly, baby. That's how you're going to feel. I can spread my wings and fly. But when it comes to this achievement you're going to have, there is something immediately you're going to need to do. And that's what I need you to take very seriously. There is something immediately you are going to need to do, my gorgeous Pisces. And by you doing that, it's like, you see, it's about you knowing, oh my God, this is how you're going to feel. I need to do something immediately, like to take this on the next level. And you're going to kind of start thinking, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but don't take too long. Don't do it like in a week. Don't do it in like 2 weeks time. Don't do it in 3 weeks time. There is something immediately you're going to need to do. Make a certain step. And this is why this is going to be so important, my gorgeous Pisces, because if you do it immediately, if you do it, because if you do it immediately, it's going to be the right things for you to do, because something is going to be uncovered. There is something you're going to find out. You're going to find yourself on this wandering path, which is ever so important. And this wandering path is going to lead towards you, suddenly being interested in this particular subject you've never been interested in before. And this is when your life is going to start becoming very, very interesting indeed. And you will see exactly what I mean. So now, my gorgeous Pisces, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week. Let's just see what is going to be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Pisces. Let's just see. Okay. See, this indecisiveness you've had, this was holding you back for a while, baby. This is what I feel about this card. This indecisiveness has been holding you back for a while. And now things are going to start moving forward in your life. I know that this card needs another card, my gorgeous Pisces. Look at this. Do not, just avoid this temptation. Please avoid this temptation. There is going to be a temptation you're going to have. At around the midweek, there is going to be this certain temptation. I'm sorry, my gorgeous Pisces, but you will know what this is. You will know that you need to stay away from it. This is important. At a time when things are changing, we very often are provided with a certain challenge that we need to deal with. It's to do with our spiritual journey, it's to do with our karma. The way you respond to this challenge, it's going to be entirely up to you. But there is some kind of temptation you are going to have at around the midweek, and I really need you to stay away from it. You stay away from this temptation and your life is going to turn around immediately. You stay away from this temptation because like something is kind of going to be offered to you, and you know this is going to be too good to be true. All right, something is going to be offered to you. That's the temptation I'm talking about. Something is going to be offered to you and you will know it's too good to be true, and you stay away from that temptation, my gorgeous Pisces. And then after that moment in time, maybe a few days later, within the next few days, you will be able to make a major choice which you otherwise wouldn't be able to make, and it's really gonna be absolutely super important for your finances and for your financial situation indeed. Hello, my gorgeous people. Just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions. And the more people subscribe to this channel, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.